Then, Darkus pulled his own gun and shot DeMarcus, leaving him badly injured.
So they both got guns. We're opening up gifts in the living room. And we both got guns on us. Don't have a man in the house. They don't have their father around doing what he's supposed to do. Because ain't no way in the world two brothers are going to be about to fight one another and then pull out a gun if the father is around. This is my very first time checking this story out, and it was introduced to me by one of my clients. And thank you so much, Deshaun, for this. I appreciate it. So let's check this out, y'all. Let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments, man. This right here is just, it's sad, bro. It's sad, man. All right, here we go.
A mother of two is dead after being shot by her own brother on Christmas Eve.
A mother of two is dead after being shot by her own brother. Come on, man.
Abrielle Baldwin was trying to break up an argument between her siblings when one of them pulled out a gun. Fox 13's Evan Axelbank reports on what has the sheriff furious and the changes he is now calling for.
Photos Abrielle Baldwin posted to social media show her filled with joy.
She's just a woman going about life, doing her thing with her two kids, trying to make a living, trying to make it.
On Christmas Eve, while at her grandmother's home on 22nd Avenue in Largo, she'd had enough of her brothers bickering. DeMarcus and Darkus began pulling guns on one another.
Yo, let me say this, bro. How in the hell y'all are brothers, blood brothers, man, and y'all get into a dispute where hands is not enough? How is hands not enough? How is it not enough to box it out, wrestle? Me and my brothers, we wrestled. Or we will fight. If we had to fight and it got to that point, most times it didn't, but if it ever got to that point, we would knuckle up. Because most times we would try to use that energy for somebody who is not in the family. This is how effed up we are mentally. This is crazy, man. And the one who cared about them both try to get in between them and break it up. This is what happens in the hood when these youngins don't have a man in the house. They don't have their father around doing what he's supposed to do. Because ain't no way in the world two brothers are going to be about to fight one another and then pull out a gun if the father is around.
Abrielle told DeMarcus, quote, "You all need to leave that stuff alone. Why are you trying to start it? It's Christmas."
They both had been fighting over Christmas presents, with the 15-year-old Darkus jealous that their mom had spent more on gifts for 14-year-old DeMarcus. After Abrielle stepped in, DeMarcus pulled a gun and fired, killing her and sending her son and his nephew, an 11-month-old, falling to the ground.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait.
Abrielle stepped in. DeMarcus pulled a gun and fired, killing her and sending her son and his nephew, an 11-month-old, falling to the ground.
Okay. So the 14-year-old was jealous of the 16-year-old's gifts and decided to shoot him for it because, okay, if you got that type of attitude and you're walking around with guns and you're living that type of life, youngin', you didn't deserve to be celebrating. You didn't deserve to be celebrated or receive any gifts in the first place. How entitled can you be to believe that you deserve something else? What the hell did you do to deserve something else or to deserve more that now you want to shoot your brother for? But you accidentally, come on, man, this is...
Then, Darkus pulled his own gun and shot DeMarcus, leaving him badly injured.
So they both got guns. What type of world are we living in? What type of world are we living in? We are at our big sister house for Christmas. I mean, well, we are at our own home for Christmas. We're opening up gifts in the living room. And we both got guns on us. We have no love for one another. We have no love, no respect for ourselves. But we still feel entitled enough to receive gifts. And then when we don't receive what we thought we should have gotten, we shooting each other in the house. So, nah, you got more than me. I should have gotten that. I'm gonna shoot you. Oh man, I shot Big Sis. Oh, you shot Big Sis? I'm about to shoot you. Come on, bruh. We are gone. Where are the protests? When are the protests going to start for this mess right here? Huh? This is ridiculous. We are far gone if this is happening.
This proliferation of guns on the streets and guns in this area and guns in the hands of these kids, this is the worst I've ever seen it. I don't think we've ever seen it this bad.
The sheriff says the area around 22nd Avenue in Largo has been subject to extra patrols lately, with 13 gun-related incidents since September. He says his office has gotten reports of 17 guns stolen from unlocked cars. He suspects the guns used in this shooting were obtained that way.
And people can't leave their car doors unlocked and leave their guns in their cars. It's got to stop.
Further, the sheriff says both juveniles have been let off the hook too easily by the juvenile justice system, particularly DeMarcus, who has a history of violence against school staff and law enforcement. The sheriff is calling for tougher laws.
Of course. They let them, they commit whatever crimes they want to commit. We just pass it off as bad environment. They're black, they're in the hood, blah, blah, blah. Same old sad song, cue the violin.
Too easily by the juvenile justice system, particularly DeMarcus, who has a history of violence against school staff and law enforcement. The sheriff is calling for tougher laws.
They are not getting the consequences that they should get.
You think?
That keep them from doing it again and again and again.
Abrielle was only 23. And now her kids, an 11-month-old and a 6-year-old, will have to grow up without her.
The babies were in the house during this whole thing. The brothers, they didn't love each other. They didn't care for each other at all. They didn't give a damn about one another. They both had guns on them and ready to shoot each other at a moment's notice. They sit there and have a shootout with one another in the living room. Darkus versus DeMarcus on Christmas. Most gangsters are female dogs. If you beefing with your brother, why not put hands on him? If you're that emotional where you want to get physical, put hands on him. Do that. That way, the worst that could happen to your big sister, if she's caught in the middle of it, is her getting punched by one of you. Which I'm sure has happened before, if they're at the point where they're shooting at one another. In the house. Around their nieces and nephews. 11-month-olds. Come on, man.
Evan Axelbank, Fox 13 News.
DeMarcus has been charged with first-degree murder for shooting his sister. He's in the hospital and expected to recover. Darkus is charged with attempted first-degree murder and is in a mental health treatment facility.
Darkus was defending his sister and shot his brother. But even still, that shouldn't have even happened. This right here, man, is horrible. It's absolutely horrible. There's no excuses whatsoever, man. None. None. And if you're making up one for them, then you're trash too. Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know about this in the comments below. If you have yet to hit that subscribe button, please make sure you do so on your way out the door. Once again, guys, I'm Van, and now we are all the LFR family. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video, hopefully inside the Patreon as well. Y'all have been amazing per usual. Love y'all. Peace out. Knuckleheads, man. And absolutely, gifts aren't what Christmas is all about. It's not. Like, and if you're going to be giving anybody gifts, gifts is for the birthday boy. The birthday boy is Christ. That's who should be receiving the gifts.